Here is another round of beer comparison to find the best German Pilsner. Now, these German Pilsners that I'm comparing are German Pilsners that are available where I live and in general throughout most of the US, I think. I think that these are fairly popular. I mean, you could probably go anywhere in the US, any city, and go to a liquor store and find beers like Paulaner Pilsner and König Pilsener and Krombacher and all those. So I believe I selected 8 or 9 different German Pilsners, and I'm comparing each one against each other one, so it's not a bracket tournament. It's more of a round robin. And I'm just tallying how many wins and losses each one got. And so far, König is the only one that hasn't gone up against everybody else. It has gone up against Weihenstephaner and won, surprisingly. Then it went up against Krombacher and lost, surprisingly. And why is that surprising? Because Weihenstephaner did very well against the other beers. Only got taken down once, maybe twice. Krombacher didn't do that well. It lost against most of the other beers that it went up against. And then, of course, it lost against Paulaner. And that's not surprising because Paulaner won against most of the other beers that it went up against. And I think it only lost maybe once, maybe twice. I can't remember. So now we're having another one that did well, Ayinger. And the thing about Ayinger is that it's got a more of a citrusy type hoppiness to it, like an IPA. That's what it reminded me of the first time I tried it. See, and the first time that I tried this beer was during this Pilsner challenge. Now, I've had other Ayinger beers, and I think their Doppelbock, I've had it. It's pretty good. So I think, in general, Ayinger makes good beers. So what we see here? Well, for one thing, I'm not going to be able to do this blindfolded like I want to do because the foam on the Ayinger is going to give it away. There's no way I'm going to be able to take a drink of that without feeling that foam. So I don't think there's any need for me to mix these up and to shuffle them around with my eyes closed and drink them with my eyes closed, because as soon as I put my lip, or as soon as I bring that up to my mouth, I'm going to feel that foam on my lip. And Krombacher doesn't have much foam. So we can also, let's get these glasses cleared off so that we can get a good look inside here. Now, you might be able to see that, but it looks like the Ayinger is quite a bit more carbonated than the König. But we'll see if it tastes carbonated or feels carbonated. So I'll start off with the Ayinger. First, I'll smell it. There's not much of an odor to it. Let me try this one. This one doesn't have much of an aroma either. Either that or I just can't smell anything. Okay, that's a good beer. I'm not tasting the citrusiness that I tasted before. So, but maybe I only picked up that citrusiness because I drank some other beers prior to it. So in comparison, those other beers, well, they tasted citrusy compared to the other beers, but you wouldn't pick that up and think it tastes like an IPA at all. I did at first because I chased another beer with it. So if I would have drank this first and then that one, then I might have picked up on that citrusy flavor. Maybe. That's pretty good too. That's pretty good too. That's got a nice, good hop malt balance. Sweet. The malt, see, hops make it bitter, and malt, they balance that with sweetness from malts. And it's bittersweet. So it's good. Yeah, that is pretty good. Okay, now I'm picking up that hoppy citrusiness. It's not strong, but it's there. If you're looking for it, you can detect it. And even if you're not looking for it, and you're following some other beer with this, you might pick it up. It's a good beer. Don't get me wrong. But I'm thinking this tastes more like a traditional Pilsner than that. This is I don't know, Ayinger. So this town comes from a place called Ayinger in Germany. Where it is, I don't know. Bavaria, I think it's in Bavaria. Well, it says Bavarian Pils, so that kind of gives it away. But honestly, I don't know where Ayinger is. But here it says on here, Ayinger, Germany. So, whatever kind of hops they use there, and I'm assuming that the beer is made from ingredients local or near Ayinger, Germany. Whatever kind of hops there they use is giving it this unique taste. And I think that's the point of Pilsners, to use hops from a certain region, hops, the water, the yeast. So that's what they did in Bohemia, in Pilsen. They made it with all the local ingredients out of Pilsen, called it a Pilsner. And well, the process is slightly different too, but I'm not too familiar with it. But it was a German who did it in Pilsen, and it got popular. Other Germans started making their versions of Pilsners, and made them the same way, but used the ingredients local from where they came, I guess. So that's why they have different tastes to them, and maybe slightly different ways in how they're made, in the process, and so forth. I'm going to go with König. For some reason, I'm kind of being put off by the flavor of the Ayinger. I liked it at first. I was surprised. But I'm preferring that traditional Pilsner flavor, which I think this is more close to that than this. This tastes like a Pilsner that has a bit of an IPA poured into it. It's not a bad thing. I like IPAs. But I'm going to go with König on this. König takes the win. I think Ayinger has now lost 3, maybe 4 times. So it's, maybe it's doing better than 50%. And this one here is right at 50 now. 1-2, lost 2. Or did it? Yeah, it lost 2. The only one it beat was Weihenstephaner, which is one of the best ones, which is surprising. I should have do that one over and do it blindfolded, but at the time, you know, I thought this one tasted better than Weihenstephaner. Well, that's it. That's it. Got 3 more reviews to go, and then we'll find out who has the best Pilsner, the best German Pilsner. Because, you know, there are other Pilsners out there. They're Bohemian or Czech Pilsner, Bohemian Pilsners. And that would be your Czech Budweiser, Budvar, which is very good. And your Pilsner Urquell, another good one. Well, but I like the Budweiser.